Second time trying a date with a
Come to
Guyanese
find
man. A
out,
disaster.
while he was on the date, I didn't know he was Guyanese. Like, me, I'm not gonna lie. I prefer, if it's the first date, like we could exchange each other numbers and talk a little bit. But I just think when we start to talk too much in the text messages, it's just gonna be a boring ass date. So I like to save, like, being surprised, da 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 da. So as I was on a date or whatever, he told me he was Guyanese. No shade, but the Guyanese men are the cheapest men on the face of this earth. I don't date them. I don't see them. I don't like, it's no shade. Like, the men just be cheap as fuck. So when he told me he was Guyanese and everything, I was like, I'm familiar with Guyanese people because, I love my friend is Guyanese. Like, I'm familiar with Guyanese people. So I was like, I did have a very bad experience before with a Guyanese man. Not physically or anything, but just like with the cheap energy stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to judge him. I'm not going to, so we went on the date. And yeah, so, you know, I didn't judge him. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, you know what? He's younger. And, let's see where it goes. So we went on a very much, I'm not gonna lie, lately I've been letting guys choose date places because I'm very accustomed to the luxury treatment. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's very boring to me now. Like, taking me to a fancy restaurant, buying me expensive food that is very boring. My type of exotic dates where I'm gonna be wow, tell me, get ready, let's hop on a flight. Don't tell me where we're going. That's like, let me just find out as the date goes on. So, like, now I've been letting guys pick regular dates now because, I never did the regular dates before. I always did the fancy dates, take me somewhere exotic, expensive. I want to eat golden wings. I want to I want to find things in life. So I will always ask for it. So now, lately, I've been given, like, the two persons I probably went on a date with. I give them the opportunity to actually choose, what's your budget, and I'm gonna work with it. Like, let's go somewhere you can afford that you can take me, and we will go have fun. So guys, I've been living New York for a few years, and I never been to, like, the Brooklyn Bridge. I never been to no restaurants around the area, nothing. So when he mentioned let's go to the Brooklyn Bridge, I was like, the Brooklyn Bridge, like, what the fuck is there? He was like, no, let's just go and just enjoy the ambience of outside. And then we could probably find a restaurant, or we could find something else we want to do. So I was like, you know what? I never did it before. Let's go see what they gave. Went to the bridge, came out. It's such a beautiful setting in the nighttime. It's so calm, so quiet, very much and y'all know I'm a Cancer, I'm a crab, so I love activities when it comes to the water. I love being by the sea. Like, that's my type of party. So we went there. It was such a beautiful experience. Like, us just walking on a boardwalk in the nighttime, the water, the breeze, the wind. It was so refreshing. Such a wonderful time. So he was like, what you want to do after? So I was like, you know what? It's already like 12 in the midnight. We can literally just get a bite. Like, we don't have to have a whole meal. Like, we could just get a bite. So I ended up asking him if he ever had empanadas. So he was like, no, what is empanadas? I was like, okay, well, empanadas is a Spanish meal. I explained to him what empanadas is. And he was like, okay, he's down to try it. So I was like, okay, we can drive to Empanada Mama's. And, that's cheap. That's cheap as food. But it was fun. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go to Empanada Mama's, yo. So we pull up at Empanada Mama's. We said, let's order the food on his phone. We ordered it. He was like, I don't know which one to choose. So I was like, giving him ideas or whatever, whatever. I'm only telling you all in detail because the end of this motherfucking story is going to blow your fucking heads off. Okay, so we pull up at Empanada Mama's, and then I wanna speed the videos up, but I don't care. If you don't wanna listen to the whole thing, don't listen to the motherfucking whole thing. But I'm not speeding the videos up because I want y'all to understand me very clearly, and I don't wanna be sounding like a fucking chick mom. No. Y'all gonna hear this motherfucking voice. I don't care. So, so, pull up at the Baba's, order the food on his phone, and then he was like, he called me babe. He was like, babe, you're gonna go inside and collect the food. I look at him like, babe. I was like, you calling me babe already? He's like, okay, never mind. I was like, no, I'm just asking if you're calling me babe already. Like, you know, it's our first date. It's the first time we're seeing each other. So he was like, yeah, you're going to go inside and collect the food. So I was like, why are you sending me inside to go collect the food? Why we can't go get it together? Or why you can't go for it? But then I'm like, okay, he's spending the money. Be considerate. And I was like, you know, go. I keep seeing him looking around the camera, like looking around in his camera on the car and looking in his rearview mirror. And I'm like, what you keep looking at? Like, what's going on outside? He's like, I'm going to go do something real quick. So I'm like, what you going to do real quick? He's like, I'm going to do something real quick. Go get the food. Go get the food. And I'm getting frantic. So now I'm like, what the fuck is he gonna do? Like, I don't know. Like, what the fuck? So he's looking at the mirror. Every minute he's looking at the mirror. He's like, I got an idea, but you need to go collect the food. So I'm like, okay. So I get out of the car. I'm still in slow motion looking at him because he get out of the car too. But he's like, I'm gonna go get the food and he's gonna go get something. So I'm like, what the fuck is he gonna get? Like, I'm confused. He was like, okay, you don't believe me? He gave me his car keys and he was like, go get the food. I'm not going anywhere. I never thought you was gonna leave me because, I mean, who gonna leave a baddie in the middle of the street? That's just giving me opportunity to be, you know, picked up. Like, what?
Good afternoon. It's your boy Entertainer Ravo, and I'm here with 4 months old baby Maya from Good Hope squatting area. That's Good Hope on the east coast of Demerara. And I'm kindly asking the public if there's anyone who want to assist baby Maya. She is in urgent need of porridge stuff, pampers, and clothing. Remember, 4 months old. And for those of you who don't know baby Maya is the child of the 17-year-old mother from Good Hope, whose house was destroyed by her child father a couple days ago. So guys, please feel free to reach out to me and let's help baby Maya.
This is Longden Street. I don't understand what's going on through Longden Street. These police officers, even they notify nobody, they could just come sudden and start putting on some lock on these wheels. At least they're supposed to notify people that they're going to lock these wheels or y'all can't park it, y'all got to move, but suddenly they come and start putting on lock off these wheels, all these buses and things, and so they just lock them off. Me don't understand really going on here, so. This is wrong. At least if they notify you the next 2 days or next 3 days or whatever, they're going to start locking off these wheels because they ain't want no vehicle tray. They just come sun and put on lock on people's wheel. We don't understand really going on in this country, so. Because this is wrong, definitely wrong. I mean, if you park your vehicle and go in the store, by the time you come out, you got a lock on it. I mean, see no parking, nothing. They're supposed to put on this, write out something, put a Sunday or something and give people a little time. I sell out here, I do hustle out here, they just come, lock off all these wheels, lock off these places. You understand what's really going on?